Erik Brynjolfsson, The Second Machine Age, Work, Progress, and Prosperity in a Time of Brilliant Technologies. Brace yourself for a gripping journey through the transformative second machine age, where digital technologies revolutionize the way humanity deals with conceptual labor. This book summary underscores the incredible progress and challenges presented by these advancements, demonstrating how digital technology is reshaping the future of employment, innovations, and our interaction with goods and services. Get ready to explore the profound implications of the rapid exponential growth within the realms of autonomous vehicles, language processing, computing capacities, and mass digitalization as we enter an age of unprecedented possibilities.
The Second Machine Age. The Industrial Revolution changed how people used their bodies for work, and we are now undergoing a comparable revolution that changes how people use their minds for conceptual labor. Digital technologies advanced at an exponential pace and opened doors for innovation. Progress is evident in the consumption industry, but society still faces challenges. The evolution of digital technologies. The exponential growth of digital technologies has produced remarkable breakthroughs in various fields, including language processing, robotics, and autonomous vehicles. The author highlights how computers have evolved to perform complex tasks that were once thought impossible, leading to extraordinary productivity growth in the American economy. Since the 1960s, Moore's law has driven exponential growth in computing capacity, which has resulted in an accelerated pace of technological advancement. Today, we see autonomous cars navigating through bustling highways with ease, a feat unimaginable just a decade ago. In the era of technological transformation, the possibilities for innovation and growth seem limitless. The intersection of innovation and technology. In today's world, the rise of inexpensive computing and mass digitalization has led to remarkable changes. The cost of access to information has dropped significantly, and the spread of ideas and cultural trends has become easier than ever before. The availability of digitized older works has made it possible for scholars to gain new insights using innovative tools. However, there is still a debate about whether innovation is rising or falling. While some experts believe that information technology lacks the pervasive power of earlier breakthroughs like steam power and electricity, others argue that digital technologies are accelerating intellectual combinations, hybridizations, and cross-pollinations. In this context, free market endeavors like Quirky and Kaggle are using digital platforms to seek solutions, and government agencies like NASA use online venues to identify better ways of predicting solar flares. What is clear is that the fusion of innovation and technology is transforming our economy and our society. Adapting to new technology. The challenges of incorporating new technology into society can hinder productivity growth, and GDP fails to capture its impact. Incorporating new technology into society can be challenging, as past examples such as the adoption of electricity has shown. When electricity was first introduced, people replaced steam engines with electric motors but did not change the layout of factory designs. This caused inefficiencies as electric motors required a different machine arrangement that revolved around workflow instead of energy needs. This shift took 30 years to implement, but only then did electricity lead to surges in productivity. Similarly, companies integrate computers minimally at first, but they later undertake efforts to generate surges in productivity. However, gross domestic product, GDP, fails to capture the true impact of digital technologies on society's overall well-being. GDP's limitations obscure its understanding of the economy and poorly measure the rise of access to information and entertainment, which is often free to access and, therefore, invisible to GDP. The digital world has additionally accelerated productivity in certain areas, leading to the same products being produced at a much faster pace. Despite this, GDP fails to capture the positive impact on society, raising concerns about income inequality and other measures of spread. The economic implications of the second machine age. The book highlights two key concepts, bounty and spread, that are crucial in understanding the economic impacts of the second machine age. Bounty refers to the total economic output that the digital age generates, while spread accounts for how society distributes that wealth among people. The proliferation of digital technologies has caused wages and productivity to decouple, with only a few individuals benefiting from increased productivity, while most workers earn less. This new economy has generated disparities between financial winners and losers, with technology having a positive effect on people with higher education. Furthermore, organizations that commit to digital technologies experience a greater increase in productivity than those that don't. In conclusion, non-routine cognitive work leads to an increase in income distribution, and routine work, like cashiering, causes a decline in income. The superstar economy. The economy has shifted towards a superstar economy, where a few winners take most of the profits. This happens when technology makes it possible to digitize a field. The top 1% of people earn 19% of the income in the US, but this doubles for the top 1% of the 1%. Income distribution in a digitized economy follows a power curve, with 20% of the population enjoying 80% of the profits. The question is whether society should worry about this income spread, considering how much bounty technology creates. The answer lies in the fact that creativity and restructuring of organizations are mandatory for success in the digital era. Americans today have less financial cushion and experience stagnating economic mobility. Adapting education for a changing world. Education must evolve to match the changing needs of society and the government. The focus should be on promoting creativity, curiosity, and adaptation instead of standardization. To achieve this goal, primary education quality needs to improve, and schools should offer more options for extracurricular activities. Teachers' salaries should increase, and they should be held accountable. Colleges should shift their emphasis on intellectual effort, and the government should make starting a business easier. Employment growth should focus on functions that computers cannot perform. The American patent system needs reshaping, and the federal funding for research should increase. Infrastructure should be rebuilt, and taxes should be used to incentivize behavioral change, such as taxing negative activities like pollution. Finally, income disparity should be addressed as a separate issue through options such as the negative income tax or a basic income.
The second machine age stands as a testament to human ingenuity, revolutionizing the way we live, work, and interact with the world around us. Through numerous examples of technological advances and the challenges they pose, the book emphasizes the need for adapting to innovation on both an individual and societal level. Embrace the opportunity to learn from this engrossing read as it delves into the intricate dance between bounty, the overall economic output produced by technology, and a spread, its impact on wealth distribution. By absorbing the insights presented and understanding the importance of education, entrepreneurship, employment, and policy adaptation, we can strive to shape a more balanced, future-proof society where automation and human skills work harmoniously and equitably.